Okay, so my name's Madison. I'll be making Oreo balls. I couldn't find the origin, but Oreo cookies were made in 1912 by Nabisco, who had an idea for a cookie of taking 2 chocolate discs and filling it with a cream in between. And what you use to make these are a box of Oreos, vanilla almond bark, chocolate almond bark, cream cheese, and then you'll need 2 bowls, anything to like mash up the Oreos with, and wax paper or anything basically, just like set them on so you can let them dry. And so what you need to do first is you open up the Oreos and you'll put them all in the bowl. And then you'll mash them up. And this kind of going to take a while. Okay, so what you do next is you will take the cream cheese, the entire package, and you're going to put it in the Oreo, the crushed Oreo. But it's having issues opening. And pop it in there. I'm going to mix it in there for a second. Okay. So what you're going to do now is you're going to take it over. You can use a hand mixer, or I'm just going to use a KitchenAid. You're just going to put it in here.
And you have to probably put it on low so
yeah,
it doesn't
you're going to start with the low,
spread.
otherwise it's going to spread. Okay, just like. Okay, so when you know you're done mixing your cream cheese and Oreos, it's going to look like this. It's a dark brown. You're not going to see much white in there anymore from the cream cheese. It's going to be mixed throughout the mixture. So after you're done mixing, it's going to look like this. And I'm just going to take a cookie sheet and put aluminum foil on it so it's cleaner. And then you're going to take the mixture and you're going to roll them into balls. The recipe says walnut size, but I don't think it really matters. Okay, so after you roll them out and put them on their tray, you're going to put them in the fridge for 1 hour so that they can chill, and because otherwise if you put them in the almond bark right away, they're going to be melting. And before the hour is up, you should probably just melt your almond bark. Not right away though, because it'll dry. But like when it's like 55 minutes, you could just probably start melting it so it's hot and it takes less time. So yeah. Okay, so what you do now, well, I have these pre-made, but the ones I was just making are still in the fridge. So what you do now is you take your white almond bark and you put it in a bowl that's microwavably safe. Or if you want to put it in a saucepan, that's cool too.
So if you put it in a saucepan, you don't put it in the microwave?
No. And you're supposed to put 3/4 of the package, so save the rest, I guess. And then what you just basically read the instructions, which they say put it in the microwave for 90 seconds and then stir. But if you're going to put it in a saucepan, you're going to put it on low heat for 8 minutes and stirring until smooth. So I'm just going to put these in the microwave. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like after it's all stirred up and melted. It shouldn't have chunks in it, which it kind of still does. But for the most part, it should just look like this. It's going to be hot too because you don't want it to cool down really because it's going to start hardening. And then what you're going to do now is you're going to take a toothpick. Now you're going to take a toothpick and you're going to put it in one of the Oreo balls. And you're going to dip it in the Oreo and the almond bark and get it all over the Oreo ball. And then you're going to put it on some aluminum foil to cool down on. And then just keep repeating the process with all of them.
Could you get creative and maybe even use
with holidays,
sprinkles and stuff?
With holidays, people decorate them for like the holidays. Like for Halloween, people will make them look like ghosts, or for Christmas, they'll decorate them with Christmas colors. You could probably even like not have to stick with the white almond bark. You could like put food coloring in it. So while you're waiting for those to cool down, you're going to be melting the milk chocolate almond bark. And you probably need a microwave safe bowl. And you're not going to need much because it's just for decoration basically. So you don't really need much. I'm just going to put in 4 cubes of it. And then you're going to be... Ow! This is why you need to have out your oven mitts. Then you're going to stir this too. So, okay. Look at me. So after you get it all melted and it looks like this, it's going to be smooth and stuff, you're going to take a sandwich bag and you're going to fold it over so that when you scoop it in, it doesn't get like everywhere. Probably you want this over the surface. It's probably better to use a measuring cup maybe to melt it. I mean, like, you don't have to put it all in at once because that would take a while. And then you're going to close up your bag. Oh, crap. And then you're going to take your scissors and cut the small part. You're going to take your scissors and cut a small part of the corner off just so you can drizzle. Thank you. Just get small. Okay, and then take your bag and drizzle it. Okay, hopefully you let it cool for a bit so that you don't get a melty bag. But you're going to take it and you're going to drizzle it all over your Oreo balls. This is what your Oreo balls look like when they're done. And you will, to store them, you're going to put them at room temperature or just chill them again. And you can serve them at parties, holidays, or just any event. And they're easy to make, so, and people like them for the most part. So I guess it's like a good treat to bring. And that's about it.